The building you are seeing is not just only a building, it's almost a miracle. An 828-meter long building that is known as Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa, illuminated tonight with the images of Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
This building was created at the time where the competition was limited to floors. UAE went for height and design. This is the Burj Khalifa, biggest building in the world and one of the most difficult building to build. How it was difficult to build, I'll tell you in this video. Inaugurated in 2010, costed $1.5 billion. Burj Khalifa is the biggest building in the world that is 828 meter long, and this is a miracle in architectural development. If we consider the construction of Burj Khalifa, the first challenge, the basic challenge is basic challenge. I mean the challenge of base. The largest building in the world that was not even considered to be made is being produced. So the challenge was a base to hold it, because at the place where the building is being constructed is UAE, that is a completely desert place, and a desert cannot hold such a huge building. A strong base is must. That's when architectural miracle happened and 50-meter deep hole was created and foundation of Burj Khalifa was laid, where they used 39,000 steel bars to make a base for Burj Khalifa. As well, they used 330 cubic meter of concrete to hold that bar to make a support for Burj Khalifa. And when Burj Khalifa was constructed, there were multiple other challenges too. Multinational worker was used to construct the Burj Khalifa, and in every 3 days, a floor of this building was being prepared. So you know how fast this building was being prepared. So the first challenge arrived is wind. As the building gets bigger and bigger, the wind was becoming a challenge. If a building collapses, if wind is too high at that height where there is no proper support, the building could collapse. So that's why they introduced wind resistance system. That purpose is to hold the building as tight as possible so that building don't jiggle like that. Similarly, another challenge was heat. As the worker get up and up, above and above, the heat was biggest challenge for building. As workers were unable to do the work, hot weather, specifically in the UAE, that weather crossed 40 degrees in Celsius. So they overcome this challenge too by doing the work in night. So workers used to do work at night to avoid the heat. Another challenge was material transportation. How material should be transported at that much height of 828 meters. That's what when comes specific cranes. That crane were made specifically for the Burj Khalifa to transport the material from land to the top. And most of the part of Burj Khalifa are disassembled, constructed, and were later transported to the top or above. And later, after the building has been constructed in 2010, it is an architecture miracle as the world see it as the biggest building in the world. The tourism attract towards it became engineering marvel and gave UAE a much support. This video is just a short introduction to how Burj Khalifa is constructed and how great the building is, and it's the biggest building of the world. Thank you for watching this video.